For today, we're going to make a non-baked chocolate cake. On the latter part of the video, I'll give you the link where I learned this recipe. Of course, I changed it up a bit in terms of the ingredients that I use. Of course, I have to use the ingredients that is readily available here. And first in the list of our ingredients is we're going to need a biscuit. So here I use cream o choco cream filled chocolate sandwich cookies. So in some other tutorial that I've seen, they used Ritz cracker, graham cracker, and also digestive cracker. So if you prefer to use that, you can use that. But since it is a chocolate cake, might as well use the chocolate biscuits. And also we need a peanuts. So in her tutorial, she used walnuts. In some other video tutorial that I've seen of the same kind of cake, they always use walnuts. But since I don't have one, I'm going to use toasted peanuts. So we need 1/2 cup of that. And also raisins. And I don't have a chocolate chips. So in her tutorial, she calls for chocolate chips. But since I don't have one, I'm going to use Goyard chocolate bar. So this one is dark chocolate because the biscuit that I'm going to use today is super sweet. So just to balance the sweetness, I'm going to use the dark. But if you prefer to use the milk chocolate, it's still okay. You can use milk chocolate if that's what you prefer. And also a butter. So in her tutorial, she used unsalted butter, but I don't have one, so I'm going to use the salted one. So I'll be using 5 packs of this. So in each pack, it has 3 pieces of cookies. So all in all, it has 15 pieces of cookies that we're going to grind in a food processor. So here how it looks like. So we need 15 pieces of the cookies. So I'll be using a food processor to grind my biscuit, but if you don't have one, you can use mortar or and pestle, or you can put your biscuit in a ziploc and then use your rolling pin to break your biscuits like what she did in her tutorial, or you can just put it in a large bowl and then use the bottom of your mag to crush it. So just to make my life easier, I'm going to use the food processor instead. So here it is. So so it's up to you if you want to leave chunky pieces in it. So but I like my biscuit to be in powdery form. And we will be adding peanuts. So this is 1/2 cup of peanuts. And also the raisins. So 1/2 cup of raisins. So it's up to you if you want to use less of the peanuts and the raisins. Then just mix them. So I'm going to transfer it in a bigger bowl. So I transfer it in a bigger bowl so I can mix them all together. So in her tutorial, she said we need 150 grams of butter. So since this is 200 grams, so I guess 150 gram is up to here. So let's just hope I'm right. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. So I take it out in the fridge just to make it a little bit softer, because it's been in the fridge for quite some time now. So I'm going to cut it in small pieces just to make it easier to melt. So here I put my cubes, my butter cubes in a ceramic plate here. So here's my chocolate. So I'm going to grate my chocolate. So this one is super hard because it's been in the fridge for quite some time now, just to make it more easier or faster to melt. But it's up to you if you want to just cut it into tiny pieces. But I think this one, grating the chocolate is much faster to melt. So here it is with my grated chocolate. I know it is a lot of work, but for those who don't own a microwave, this is a great option to you guys to make it easier to melt your chocolate and your butter. So this is a heat-proof plate, so I can put it in the stove directly in low heat, or you can do the double boiler method. It's up to you, or you can use the microwave to melt your chocolate. So here I put it in the stove in low heat and just wait for it to melt. As you can see, it's starting to melt now. Just mix it. Chocolate melts faster than the butter. See? So that is one tip for you guys. So here is my melted butter and chocolate, and we're going to pour it all in the dry ingredients to mix our wet and dry ingredients. So FYI, this is my first attempt to make it, so everything is new to me. So I think my cake is a little bit runny. So in her tutorial, it's kind of solid. So to fix the problem, I might add more grind biscuit in it. Here I grind 6 more cookies because I find it to think I need to add more. So let's just hope this will fix the problem. Okay. So here I'm going to put all my leftover raisins here. Okay. Then I like to put it in a container like this because I want my ready to eat food to be covered when I put it inside the fridge, because I want it to keep it clean. A piece of tissue paper, and then I put a little bit of oil here. Then I'm going to grease my container, or you can use your leftover butter. So of course there's a lot of stuff inside the fridge and you don't want to contaminate your food, especially when it is ready to eat. That's why I always want my food to be covered. Then I'm going to put my cake there. Like so. Then I'm going to cover it and put it in the fridge overnight, just to make sure that everything is fully set. So here is our cake, fresh from the fridge. I'm just going to like so. So here's our finished product. As you can see, it's now hard, and I'm going to slice it and okay. See? It tastes good. Well, next time. So one thing that I noticed with my cake is it's super hard to cut it. Aside from it is hard already, the peanuts is also hard to cut. So the next time that I'll be making it, uh I think I'll chop the peanuts in, because when you cut it and you have this large peanut, it will just break. So the next time I'm going to maybe grind it. But the taste is delicious even if I used salted butter. It gives a little bit of saltiness in it. So that's it. Hope you guys like it. Please visit and subscribe to my channel. And before we go, here is the link for the video tutorial where I found this idea. And please try it. It is super easy and delicious. So hope you guys like it, and see you next time. Bye.